Okay, hi everyone. Today we will be starting with another chapter called Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. Synthetic fibers and plastics. What do you mean by synthetic fibers? Alright, we all wear clothes, they are all made of fabric. Okay, but there are also clothes made of unnatural materials that are made in labs. Alright, so some things are derived naturally like cotton, jute, wool, alright, that we all wear. But there are also things like nylon, rayon, which are made by man-made. These are called man-made fibers or synthetic fibers. Humans also made a lot of materials, alright, in labs through chemicals, and these are fibers, plastics. Alright, we will go into the detail of each of these, how they are made and where they are used. The uses are important. Okay, formation, names. Alright, so let's start. What are fibers? Fibers are thread-like structures that are used to make fabrics and other materials. So this fabric is made from fibers, right? Long threads, long threads combine to form one fabric. Okay, they can be classified into two main categories: natural fibers that occur in nature and synthetic fibers that are man-made. Alright, man-made. So two types of fibers are natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Over here you can see a synthetic fiber. Over here you can see a natural fiber. This is jute, cotton, wool, etc. These are nylon. Have you seen those long wires on which your mom or anyone at your house would leave their clothes to dry? All right, so it's one over here, one over here. There is a long thread, right? And over here we have some clothes drying in the sun. Okay, what is this? This string, this long string is made of synthetic fibers. This these are all synthetic fibers. Now we come to defining what are natural fibers. A lot of examples on natural fibers. What all fabrics do we get from natural fibers? Okay, so natural fibers are obtained from plants and animals. Simple. Everything that is obtained from plants and animals, it is natural. So natural fibers. Example of natural fibers include cotton, silk, jute, wool and hemp. Okay, these five are natural fibers. These fibers have been used by humans for thousands of years to make clothes, ropes and other useful items. So before all these labs and all existed, how did we get clothes? For thousands of years, since ancient times, we are wearing clothes. How, what all fibers were used to make those clothes and are still used? Cotton, silk, jute, wool and hemp. Alright, we use these fibers for various purposes, not just for wearing clothes, but most of these are used for making clothes. So let's come to the first one, cotton. Cotton is a soft and breathable natural fiber. Soft and natural. Breathable. What do I mean by breathable? It lets air pass through. It is a soft and breathable natural fiber obtained from the cotton plant. Obtained from the cotton plant. It is widely used in the textile industry. What do I mean by textile? Cloth making industry to make clothes bed sheets, towels, curtains and whatnot, usually grown in places having black soil and warm climate. So let me give you an example. In summers, we wear clothes made of cotton. Alright, why? Because all the sweat and heat should evaporate through cotton clothes. We wear cotton because it is lightweight, lightweight. It is porous. Porous means it has pores through which air can escape. Our sweat is evaporated. That is why we use cotton. Cotton and it is also soft and lightweight. Right? It is not that heavy like wool or other synthetic fiber. It is lightweight. So, and it is obtained from cotton plant. It is widely used. This sentence is important. Widely used in textile industry. One of the most used fibers all over the world. This is cotton. All right. India makes a lot of cotton. It is exported to a lot of countries. It is sent. We make bed sheets, clothes, towels, and this is used usually grown in places. Where does the cotton plant grow? It is grown in places having big black soil, dark black soil and warm climate. So in India, mostly the middle part of India, if I can draw you this a little bit. Okay, so if you see, or let me, the middle part, this whole is India. This middle part of India, the Deccan Plateau, if you know, that has a lot of black soil and has a lot of warm climate. So these are good conditions for cotton to grow. So India grows a lot of cotton. Silk. Now we come to silk. Have you seen your mom wearing a silk sari? Alright, silk suit in functions or in parties. So silk and suits are also made for men from silk. Silk is a luxurious natural fiber. What do you mean luxurious? Because it is expensive, it has a lot of shine, it does not break, it is a luxurious item. Alright, luxurious item. It is costly, it is expensive, and it is good as well. So luxurious natural fiber produced by silkworms. Now this is something we get from silkworms. Alright, silkworms. Silkworms make, okay, these are worms like caterpillars. They produce a lot of strands. Okay, they produce a lot of silk. This silk is then heated, broken into strands, woven together to make silk fiber. Okay, and this makes silk cloth. It is known for its lustrous appearance. What do you mean by lustrous? This is silk. Shine. See the shine over here. Alright, it is shining. And smooth texture. It is very smooth. Silk is commonly used to make saris, ties, and high quality garments. Silk is very expensive. It is used to make saris, used to make ties. That tie that people wear with this suit. Okay, ties along with collars. Okay, so this tie, this is made from silk. Maybe I can draw it over here. This is made from silk. Okay, these are made from silk. Also suits, saris, all these are used to make from silk. Okay, so now we come to jute. What is jute? Jute is a strong and coarse material. What do I mean by coarse material? It is very rough. Okay, it is very rough. Obtained from the stem of the jute plant. Okay, this is jute plant. From its stem we can make jute fibers. It is commonly used to make sacks, ropes and carpets. It is very strong, it is very rough, hence we use it to make sacks. Okay, that bories in which you get in the vegetable sellers get their vegetables, those bories, they are made from jute. The mop, the pocha at homes, it is made from jute. Ropes, all right, ropes are made from jute. Carpets, you might see there is this dust mat at your home, that would be made of jutes. Okay, so in India it is found in the West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. West Bengal, Bihar and Assam, in the eastern parts. Eastern parts. Now we come to wool. What is wool? Wool is a warm and insulating natural fiber. What do I mean by insulating? It does not let heat escape. So it keeps heat inside. When do we wear wool? We wear wool in cold areas, in winters. Alright. Wool is a warm and insulating natural fiber obtained from fleece of sheep. What do I mean by fleece? Their hair that sheep grows, or other animals like goats. We get wool from goats as well, we get wool from yak as well, we get wool from sheep. Okay, it is used to make sweaters, blankets, winter wear, because it does not let heat escape, right? Now we come to synthetic fibers. What are synthetic fibers? Synthetic fibers are man-made fibers. Alright, they are man-made, means they are not natural, they did not occur in nature, they were made by the man. Okay, that are created by chemical processes. These are created by chemical processes using chemicals. They are designed to have specific properties such as strength, durability and resistance. So this man-made fiber, why did man create these fibers? Okay, so it got a lot of things from nature, but we also required some things that were not available in nature. Okay, so cotton can break, jute can still break. Now I want something that does not break at all. Alright, that does not allow air to escape as well. So man made a lot of fibers himself in labs, and they had some properties. These properties are strength, that fiber was very strong. Durability, it will last way longer than natural fibers. Why? Because it is not made in natural, it will not get damaged easily, it will not be eaten by insects, it will not lose its properties, it is durable. Alright, durable means for longer time. Resistance, what is resistance? It gives us protection over outer external things, like supposedly I am wearing some synthetic fiber made cloth and there is a lot of cold outside, there is a lot of dust outside, there is a lot of wind outside. It will have resistance to wear and tear, it will not break easily, it will not tear off easily. Alright, so these are synthetic fibers. Here is a synthetic fiber, here is a synthetic fiber. Examples of synthetic fiber are nylon, polyester, acrylic and rayon. The basic example would be your raincoats. Have you seen your raincoats? They give you resistance to rain. Alright, it does not allow rain to enter, right? It does not allow air to enter. So raincoats. Now we come to the first synthetic fiber, that is nylon. Nylon is a strong and lightweight synthetic fiber. So strong and lightweight synthetic fiber that is widely used in production of textiles. So nylon is also used a lot like cotton, but for the other reasons. Nylon is also strong and lightweight, but it is a synthetic fiber. Alright, here you can see nylon, ropes made of nylon, clothes made of nylon, which is widely used in the production of textiles. Textiles are cloth, ropes, nylon carpets, nylon fishing nets. They can ask which one is used in fishing nets. That is nylon. It is known for its high tensile strength. high tensile strength, it can be stretched very hard but it will not break. Okay, and elasticity, it is elastic, it can be stretched, right? It is elastic. Polyester, what is polyester? Polyester is a versatile synthetic fiber that is commonly used in textile industry. Alright, it is a versatile synthetic fiber. It is wrinkle resistant, it will not get wrinkles. Alright, you need to press cotton shirts and all silk again and again cause it gets wrinkles, right? But synthetic fibers are mostly wrinkle free. You do not need to put any heat or iron on it. They are durable, has excellent color retention. What do you mean by excellent color retention? If I color polyester, alright, the color will not go for a very long time. Okay, polyester is used to make clothing, upholstery and various household items. So one thing is cloth, one thing is upholstery, one thing are various household items. Okay, you can see it being used in your houses. Okay, polyester, there's a lot of ways we can use polyester. Now we come to acrylic. What is acrylic? Acrylic is a synthetic fiber that resembles wool in its appearance, and texture. It is lightweight, it is soft. Over here you can see acrylic fiber. It looks like wool, doesn't it? Alright, it looks like sheep's hair, but this one is made in labs. It is synthetic. Okay, so synthetic fiber resembles wool. So they can ask which synthetic fiber resembles wool. It will be acrylic. It is lightweight, it is very light, it is soft, it retains its shape well. Acrylic fibers are commonly used in production of sweaters, blankets and winter wear. So mostly in blankets and in winter wear. Why? Because we need blankets, we need sweaters that are also cheap. Wool is very expensive. Synthetic fibers are not that expensive. Alright. Because why? Because they are man-made. They can be made more and more and more. But natural resources, natural fibers, they take a lot of process to be made, hence they are expensive. Now we come to rayon. Rayon is a semi-synthetic fiber. Means it is only partially synthetic. Half of it is synthetic, made from natural cellulose. Okay. Rayon is made from natural cellulose. Cellulose is found in plants. Okay, so it is partly synthetic, partly natural. It is often used as a substitute for silk. So which synthetic fiber is used in place of silk? Rayon. Due to its similar drape and luster. So rayon also has shine. Okay, rayon also has that smoothness. Rayon is used in the production of clothing, upholstery and industrial materials. Okay, simple. Now we come to plastics. What are plastics? Plastics are synthetic materials that are derived from polymers. How do I get plastics? From polymers. They are widely used in various industries due to their versatility, durability and cost effectiveness. We all know about plastic. Alright, plastic. Why do we use plastic? It is durable, long lasting, it is cheap, it is strong, it is unique. Alright, so it is made from polymers. These are polymers which get converted into this. Okay, and they are used a lot in industries due to their strong characteristics, long lasting characteristics, cheap characteristics. Now we come to types of plastics. What are the types of plastics? Now we know plastics. Plastics can be of various types, can be categorized into different types based on their properties. So each plastic has its different properties and applications where it is used. Some common types of plastics include Polyethylene, PE, polyethylene. See the name, polyethylene, polyethylene. Okay, polyethylene will have a different spelling. Polyethylene, PE. PE is a thermoplastic polymer that is known for its flexibility. Okay, so polyethylene is a thermoplastic, okay, a thermoplastic that is known for its flexibility. Known for its flexibility. It can be bended and resistance to moisture. Okay, it does not have moisture soaking capacity. Okay, so moisture fell on PE will fall off. It is used to make plastic bags, bottles, packaging materials. So you know what we call it in Hindi, a theli or a plastic bag that shopkeepers give you, that is polyethylene. Okay, polyvinyl chloride, PVC. PVC is used to make pipes. PVC is a versatile plastic that can be rigid or flexible. It can be strong, hard or flexible depending on its formulation, depending on its formula. Okay, I can make it hard, I can make it flexible as well. It is used in the production of pipes, window frames, flooring and electrical insulation. See over here, I can see PVC. I can make window frames, I can make pipes, I can make electrical insulation wires. What is used in wires? That plastic coating is PVC. Okay, it is used on floors. Polypropylene. Polypropylene, see the name. Polypropylene. PP. The short form is PP. It is a lightweight and heat resistant plastic. Okay, so PP has very lightweight, it is very light and it has high heat resistance plastic. Okay, so it will resist heat, it will not get hot easily. It is commonly used in manufacturing of automotive parts, food containers, packaging materials. Why? Since it is lightweight, I need my package to be light. I don't want it to be very heavy like steel. I want that it does not react with anything. Plastics do not react. I want it to be heat resistant so that the heat, the hot food inside does not become cold. So I need PP. PP is used for as that plastic. Polystyrene, PS. It is a rigid and transparent plastic. Okay, transparent. Which plastic is transparent? Polystyrene. And hard, that it is used in the production of disposable cups. You see those cups? Plastic cups, that is polystyrene. Food packaging, insulation materials. Okay. Now we come to what were the thermoplastics. There are two types of plastics, thermosetting and thermoplastic. Thermoplastics are plastics that can be melted or remolded multiple times. So like clay, have you ever played with clay? It can be made into a lot of shapes and all. Okay, so like clay, these can be melted. Alright, these can be melted and remolded multiple times so that without undergoing any significant chemical change. I can melt this plastic, I can give it another shape a lot of times. Again I can melt it, again I can give it a shape, again I can melt it, again I can give it a shape. So this is a thermoplastic. They can be heated and cooled repeatedly, which allows them for recycling and reshaping. So you can think where all it could be used. Okay, it can be heated and cooled repeatedly. Okay, and it will not break. So it gives me a lot of options for recycling and reshaping. Examples of thermoplastics include polyethylene, polypropylene, polyvinyl chloride. Okay, so PP, PE and PVC. These three are thermoplastics. Now I come to thermosetting plastics. What are thermosetting plastics? Thermosetting plastics are plastics that once set or cured cannot be melted or reshaped. Okay, so I cannot melt it, I cannot reshape it. They undergo a chemical change during the curing process. So once I have made the shape, either I heat it, cold it, I cannot change the shape. Alright. So cannot be melted, cannot be reshaped. That is thermosetting. Once it is placed in a setting, it cannot be changed. They undergo a chemical change during the curing process. What is the curing process? The setting process, the shape setting process, in which I put the plastic, in which shape I put, that is the curing process, which makes them hard and rigid. Okay, so when I have placed them in a shape, they will go a chemical change. Okay, they will go a chemical change and they will become hard and rigid. They will not change their shape after that, no matter how much I heat it. Examples of thermosetting plastics include bakelite, melamine, and epoxy resins. Okay, so these three examples you should remember. It is thermosetting. These plastics are commonly used in electrical insulators, kitchenware, and composites. So since it is not shape changing, heat resistance and all, I can use it in electrical wires, electrical insulators, to make something that does not conduct electricity at all. So like handles of electric appliances, kitchenware, so that it does not conduct heat, right? That handle of your pots all can be made from thermosetting plastics and composites. This is all thermosetting. Now we come to plastic as a material of choice. What do I mean by plastic as a material of choice? Why would someone choose plastic? Plastic is widely used. It is used a lot in this world right now. Alright, as a material of choice due to its various advantages. So what advantages can I get from using plastic? Some key advantages include lightweight. It is lightweight means I can carry it easily, I can store something in it easily and not increase that weight so that it cannot be moved. So it is lightweight. Plastics are lightweight materials, making them suitable for applications. What I mean by applications? For use where weight is a concern. So for example, I have to take around 4 liters of water every day. If I take a steel bottle, steel is a heavy bottle, but if I take a plastic bottle, then that plastic bottle will be lightweight and I can easily carry that 4 liters. So these can also be used in automotive and aerospace industries. Some parts of your car, some parts of your planes, aeroplanes will be made of plastics. Why? Because they are light. So less fuel is used and you can go more distance. Durability. Durability means for a longer period of time. Now plastics are durable. Okay, plastics will take 1,000 years, hundreds of years to decompose. But natural material will decompose easily. Carbon will decompose easily. So plastics are durable and can withstand harsh environment conditions. No matter wind, air, water, heat, sunlight, whatever, plastics can still withstand, can still hold after these harsh environmental conditions. They are resistant to water, resistant to chemicals, resistant to corrosion. Metals corrode, plastics don't. Chemicals, if I put chemical on it, nothing will happen. Most chemicals, alright. Water, nothing will happen. Makes them long lasting. Since they are not easily destroyed by these natural elements, they are long lasting. Now I come to versatility. Versatility. Plastics can be easily molded into different shapes and sizes. Okay, supposedly it was in this shape, now I can convert it to this shape. I can increase the size, I can decrease the size, allowing for a wide range of applications. So that means I can make a lot of things out of plastic. Okay, they can be transparent, they can be opaque, cannot see through it, it can be colored depending on the requirement. So something which can be so much customized, which can be so much made according to my own desire. That is versatility. Okay, cost effective. How is it cost effective? It is cost effective because it is very cheap. It is providing me a lot of things for less price. Hence, plastics are used. So, plastics are relatively inexpensive to produce. Making plastic is not that expensive, making them an affordable option for various industries. Okay, they also have low maintenance cost. Now, for example, I made a pillar out of metal and I made a pillar out of plastic. Metal will go corrosion, metal will lose its shine, metal will lose a lot of things, but plastic will not. So for maintenance purposes, I do not need to spend a lot on plastic things. Okay, low maintenance cost. All right, let's go to the next part. Plastics and the environment. Now we all know that plastic is a major concern for the environment. What are its good parts can also become a bad parts for the environment. Now, nature and improper disposal. Here are some important points regarding plastics and environment. Plastics are non-biodegradable. That means through natural forces like air, water, sunlight, chemicals, corrosion, it is not decomposed. It is non-biodegradable. Alright, so most plastics do not decompose naturally and can persist in the environment. Alright, so most plastics do not decompose naturally. Okay, you have to take it back to the factory for it to decompose. Okay, naturally, if you let it in the open, it will take a lot of years, hundreds of years for it to decompose to some extent and can persist in the environment for hundreds of years. This leads to accumulation in landfills, water bodies and ecosystems. See over here. Since there is a lot of plastic it is thrown and it accumulates. Okay, it gets together to form this pollution. Okay, this is a lot of plastic that is in water, seas, land, and where not, it is causing pollution. Improper disposal. What do I mean by improper disposal? It is not thrown properly. People throw plastic anywhere. It is supposed to be thrown in proper dustbins or it designed for plastics only so that they can be taken back to the factory after use. So improper disposal of plastics can result in pollution of land, water and air, even air pollution. How? Because when it will get burnt, alright, it will produce a lot of toxins. Okay, it will produce a lot of toxins in the air. Plastics can release toxic chemicals when burnt. SO2, NO2, a lot of chemicals. If you've ever smelled plastic burn, it is a very foul smell because it is chemical being burnt, contributing to air pollution. Plastic waste in oceans and rivers poses a threat to marine life. See over here. I can show you a picture of a fish in a plastic bottle. A bird catching plastic instead of fish. Alright, so it is a concern because all the good parts of plastics can become bad for the environment. Recycling. Recycling is an important way to reduce the environmental impact of plastics. Okay, to reduce this impact, this negative impact, okay, we can recycle that plastic that is thrown, that plastic that is thrown in dustbins can be recycled. I can take it back to the factories. If it is a thermoplastic, I can heat it, remold it and make more plastic for to be used again. In that way, I need not produce more plastic, but the same plastic is being used again and again. So recycling, it helps conserve resources, reduce energy consumption and minimize waste. Okay, encouraging the use of recycled plastics is crucial for sustainability. What do I mean by sustainability? So that the future, using our resources in such a way so that the future generation can use it as well. Alright, if I produce so much pollution, then plastics will be stopped using altogether, so my future generation cannot use it. So I will recycle plastics so that there is less amount of plastics being thrown away as pollution to the environment. Alright, this is called recycling. Now we come to another important topic called biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. Alright, so biodegradable materials, non-biodegradable materials. Materials can be classified into biodegradable or non-biodegradable based on their ability to decompose. We are learning this since our early classes. Something that can be decomposed. What do you mean by decomposed? Broken down to simple products. For example, I have thrown fruits or vegetables after eating the peels in the ground, on soil. Okay, after a while the nature, okay, or the environment will break down that fruit peel or any biodegradable material into simple forms so that it can be absorbed by the earth, it could be eaten by ants or anything. So these things that can be broken down easily are biodegradable. Biodegradable materials can be broken down by natural processes into simpler substances. What do I mean by simpler substance? So that all the little organisms can eat it, bacteria, ants, insects, earthworms and all. Examples include paper, water and some types of plastics made from plant-based sources like cornstarch. So not all plastics can be made in labs. Some plastics that can be made from like some part of it is made from cellulose, some part of it like cornstarch, these also can be broken down. These are still biodegradable. Alright, biodegradable means I can break it down into simpler parts, alright, so that it does not harm the environment. The environment will consume it in a sense. Okay, paper, wood, these things are biodegradable, but non-biodegradable. Non-biodegradable materials over here you can see they do not break down easily. They will take a lot thousands of years to break down. Examples include conventional plastics made from petrochemicals. What are petrochemicals? Chemicals that are derived from petrol. Okay, plastics that are derived from petrol, metals and glass. These are generally non-biodegradable. Throw glass today, after a few years it will be the same glass. Metals as well. Alright, these are non-biodegradable. These, see over here, tin cans, polythene, cans and all. These are non-biodegradable. And biodegradable, see over here, fruits, vegetables, leftovers, paper, wood, all these are non-biodegradable. It is, sorry, biodegradable. These are all biodegradable. It is important to educate students about the impact of plastics on the environment. We all should know what plastics are doing to the environment, and we should promote sustainable practices such as reducing plastic waste. Alright, we should use less plastic. And nowadays people are using paper bags, jute bags and all. So that we use less plastic, we reuse those materials and we recycle. Alright, so that will be enough for today.